with wings that shimmered like threads of gold. She buzzed through blossoms near and far, collecting sunshine in a tiny jar. She danced on daisies, zipped through trees, spreading cheer on every breeze. She sang with joy as she worked each day, making sweet honey in a happy way. She painted flowers with magic dust, then sprinkled kindness, love, and trust. The butterflies clapped, the beetles cheered, as Bella the bee happily steered. At sunset, she rested inside her hive, with dreams of blooms that came alive. Bella the bee, so bright and sweet, makes every garden feel complete. Luna the ladybug laughed all day, spreading her giggles along the way. She flew through gardens with spots so red, tickling flowers and bees in bed. She played hide and seek with butterflies and made them laugh with funny cries. She rolled on leaves and spun in air, spreading her joy everywhere. She danced on petals soft and bright, and shone like stars in morning light. She told the ants a silly joke, and even the snails began to poke. With a happy heart and wings so snug, she ended her day with a cozy hug. Luna the bug, so full of cheer, brings laughter and love all through the year. Polly the penguin loved to play. She waddled and giggled all through the day. She stood on the ice with a happy cheer, spinning in circles far and near. She built tall castles out of snow, and waved at whales swimming below. She danced with seals in a jolly line, and drank cold cocoa, so fine. She tossed snowballs with a silly grin, and let the chilly breeze tickle her chin. She wore a scarf with stripes so bright, and twinkled like stars in the frosty night. At bedtime, she hummed a wintry song, snuggled in igloos where dreams belong. Polly the penguin, so bold and free, brings snowy joy to you and me. Freddie the frog had a secret dream, to fly through skies and cross a stream. He flapped his arms and gave a hop, then soared so high he couldn't stop. He zipped past clouds and waved at crows, did flips and spins and belly flows. He giggled loud in the open air, with dragonflies zipping everywhere. He buzzed by bees and laughed with glee, said flying's just the thing for me. He looped through trees and kissed the breeze, and landed soft with perfect ease. At the pond his friends all cheered, Freddie, you're the best, they leaped and jeered. He winked and grinned with a happy shrug, then snuggled in leaves with a scarab. at the pond, his friends all cheered. Freddy, you're the best, they leaped and jeered. Each snuggled in leaves with a sky-high hug. Each snuggled in Eats back. Nina the owl flew quiet and high, gliding beneath the starlit sky. With eyes so wide and feathers neat, she soared above the sleeping street. She hooted a tune, soft and low, as moonlight made the treetops glow. She watched the stars go twinkle, blink, and sipped some nectar by the brink. She read the wind like a bedtime tale, and followed it gently through hill and vale. She sang to bats and blinked at mice. Her lullabies were calm and nice. She whispered dreams in fireflies' ears, and chased away the nighttime fears. Nina the owl, wise and bright, guards all dreams through the peaceful night. The zebra was zippy and quick. She raced through the fields with a zigzag trick. With stripes that sparkled in black and white, she zoomed like lightning, pure delight. She dashed past trees and leapt over logs, then splashed through puddles with playful frogs. She laughed with cheetahs and beat the breeze. Running so fast she tickled the trees. She spun in circles, she danced on sand, leaving happy hoof prints across the land. She neighed with joy and kicked up high, waving to parrots flying by. When the sun dipped low, skies turned gold. Zara slowed down, calm and bold. She curled in grass with a peaceful sigh, dreaming in beneath the sky. The bunny was full of cheer. He bounced and laughed from ear to ear. He twirled in the sunshine, spun in the breeze, and played peekaboo behind the trees. He giggled with ducklings down by the stream, then slid on the grass like a bunny dream. He juggled some apples, red and brown, and tumbled with joy on the soft green ground. He raced with the squirrels and sang a tune, then danced with the flowers all afternoon. He clapped his paws and wiggled his nose, and tickled his toes with a happy pose. And stars in the fog as afternoon, and spears are wide, I'll play with you. As stars came out and skies turned blue, he whispered, tomorrow I'll play with you. With a bounce and a hug, he closed his eyes tight. Sweet dreams, little bunny. Good night, good night. Hippo was big and round, with the jolliest laugh for miles around. He splashed in the river with a silly spin, making waves with his chubby chin. He sang to the birds with a hippo beat, then danced with turtles on tiny feet. He wiggled his ears and snorted with glee, playing hide and seek behind a tree. He painted mud pies with zebra stripes, and told tall tales on jungle mics. He hugged his friends with a belly shake, and giggled so hard he made the ground quake. When the sun went down and stars came near, he hum soft songs for all to hear. Hugo the hippo, happy and true, spreads joy and laughter to me and you. Brave and bold, with stripes so shiny and heart of gold. But when you tickled her fuzzy side, she'd roll on the floor and try to hide. A butterfly kiss or a dancing leaf would send her giggles beyond belief. She laughed so loud she'd shake the trees and tumble down with wobbly knees. She played with parrots and peeked at mice, but one small poke and she laughed twice. She'd wiggle her tail then spin in place with happy tears upon her face. At night she'd giggle into her paws, then snore with tiny tiger snores. Tina the tiger, full of cheer, spreads tickly joy far and near. Freddie the frog had a secret dream, to fly through skies and cross a stream. He flapped his arms and gave a hop, then soared so high he couldn't stop. He zipped past clouds and waved at crows, did flips and spins and belly flows. He giggled loud in the open air, with dragonflies zipping everywhere. He buzzed by bees and laughed with glee, said flying's just the thing for me. He looped through trees and kissed the breeze and landed soft with perfect ease. At the pond his friends all cheered. Freddie, you're the best, they leaped and jeered. He winked and grinned with a happy shrug, then snuggled in leaves with a scarab. Back at the pond his friends all cheered. Freddie, you're the best, they leaped and jeered. He snuggled in leaves with a sky-high hug. Beat snuggleding, skewer-deets back. Twinkle, twinkle, shiny star, glowing brightly from afar, winking down with a cheerful light, dancing through the sky at night. Up above, the world so high, like a sparkle in the sky. You peek through the clouds so wide, on a dreamy starlit ride. Shooting stars go zooming by, painting rainbows in the sky. Moon is smiling round and bright, hugging stars with silver light. Twinkle, twinkle, shine with glee, shiny star for all to see. Guide my dreams from where you are. Twinkle, twinkle, shiny star. Daisy the duck wore ribbons so bright, she danced in the morning and twirled at night. She waddled to music with fancy feet, tapping her toes to a bouncy beat. She spun in circles on lily pads and made all the ducklings super glad. With a feather tutu and shiny shoes, she grooved to the rhythm and sang the blues. She danced with frogs and giggled with geese. Her happy moves would never cease. She shook her tail and flapped her wings, making the pond full of giggles and zings. At sunset she bowed her with a graceful slide, then danced through dreams on the water wide. Daisy the duck, so full of delight, brings joy and love from morning tonight. Ba-ba, fluffy sheep, ba-ba, fluffy sheep. Yes, I leap and run around, softest hooves upon on the ground. I play games with bees and bugs for woolly bugs. Then snuggle close, stuffy chic, barb, I flow, chic, sure, keek all day. While the lambs just bounce and play. Clouds above all float while we laugh and skip and leap. Sun is shining, skies are blue. Happy sheep with friends so true. Come along, there's fun to keep. Bow, ba, fluffy sheep. Wa, ba, 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 fluffy sheep. Humpty Dumpty's big fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, wobbling slow so he wouldn't fall. He sang a song and tapped his feet, feeling happy, full of heat. But oh no, bump, he slipped one day and tumbled down in a silly way. Not a scratch, just quite surprised, with Gorgon arms wide. The king's horse gasped, "Are you okay?" The king's men came without delay. They helped him up, gave him a cheer, and offered juice and cookies near. Humpty laughed, what a wide-o ride. Nesty dusted out in a parachute, and maybe wear my climbing boot. Jack and Jill went up again. Jack and Jill went up again. Climbing high through sun and rain, not for water this new time. They went up for fun to climb. Skipping stones and chasing bees, waving at the tallest trees. Jack had snacks in his backpack. Jill brought maps to find the track. They found a hill with daisies bright, and danced around in pure delight, and picked and laughed beneath the windy eaves. When sunset painted skies with red, they held hands and gently said, "We'll come back soon, just wait and see. Adventure waits for you and me." Tick-tock, hickory clock. Tick-tock, hickory clock hangs above the cuckoo's block. Chimes so loud at 2:30, waking up the kangaroo. Mouse runs up and then runs down, wearing quite a tiny crown. Bells go ding and gears go click, everything is fast and quick. Cuckoo pops and gives a cheer, time for fun, the hour is here. Clock hands dance a dizzy spin as morning giggles tumble in. Tick-tock goes the clock all day, marking games and time to play. Hickory clock, you're never late, you're the keeper of fun and fate. Mary had a woolly lamb. Mary had a woolly lamb, soft as clouds and calm as jam. Everywhere that Mary went, her woolly friend was heaven sent. It followed her to school one day and made the children shout,
Hooray!
They braided flowers in its fur and gently gave a belly purr. It danced and twirled upon the grass and wore a sparkly ribbon sash. The teacher laughed and said,
Oh my!
This lamb could nearly touch the sky. Mary smiled and gave a hug. The lamb just gave a happy shrug. A woolly friend so kind and true, would you want one with you? Hey diddle diddle, the moon's in the middle. The cow's doing flips like a giggling fiddle. The cat plays jazz on a bright blue spoon, while stars twinkle softly around the moon. The dish and the cup are dancing slow, spinning around in a shining glow. The spoon joins in with a clink and cheer, singing songs for all to hear. The moon wears shades its toes, gliding between the highs and lows. The cow lands smooth with a joyful shout. Best moon party, there's no doubt. So hey diddle diddle, come join the fun, when the moon throws a bash for everyone. In the middle of night we laugh and play, until the stars all fade away. Row, row, row the boat slow, where the gentle breezes blow. Watch the ducks swim side by side, gliding on the sparkling tide. Fish are jumping splash, 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 making waves that gently crash. Sunshine warms your smiling face as we float in this calm place. Row, row, row the boat slow, through the reeds where lilies grow. Hear the birds sing sweet and clear, filling hearts with happy cheer. The birds sing sweet and clear, filling hearts with happy cheer. Close your eyes and dream a while, nature's magic makes us smile. Row, row, row the boat slow, where the peaceful waters flow. Farmer MacDonald had a zoo, with animals both old and new. Lions roared and monkeys swung, elephants trumpeted songs unsung. Seagulls danced in black and white, giraffes reached up for leaves so bright. Penguins waddled in a line, flamingos posed so fine and divine. Farmers fed them treats all day, and taught the animals to play. The parrots squawked with colors bright, while hippos splashed with pure delight. Come visit MacDonald's place, see each furry, feathered face, with happy sounds and joyful cheers. It's the zoo we all love here. London Bridge is wiggling down, wiggling all around the town. Step by step and side to side, watch it dance so full of pride. People laugh and children play, dancing on the bridge today. Wiggling left and wiggling right, wiggling dying bright in morning light. Boats go by with waves that splash while seagulls swoop and dip and dash. London Bridge wobbles some more, jiggling near the river shore. Hold my hand and don't let go, let's join in the wiggly show. London Bridge is wiggling down, the happiest bridge in all the town. The tiny itsy bitsy spider spun a silvery web in morning sun. It shimmered bright with drops of dew and sparkled with a rainbow hue. Up the garden hose it crept, while sleepy flowers softly slept. A raindrop came and washed it down, but did it cry or wear a frown? No! It smiled and shook its legs and climbed back up on flower pegs. The sun came out to dry the rain, and up it went with its joy again. Tiny spider, brave and small, keeps on climbing after all, with courage strong and heart so wide, it's always ready for the wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. The wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. Down the road and up the steep, through the town and past the park, rolling on from dawn to dark. The horn on the bus goes toot, 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 as kids kick back in each seat's boot. The wipers swish when raindrops fall, cleaning windows fall, teanuts tall and small. The doors on the bus go opened all aboard. The lights flash red and green and go off, we zoom not too slow. The kids on the bus all announcing full of spring. The wheels go round so smooth and neat, with beep, beep, joy on every street. Charlie the chick was yellow and round. He chirped and cheeped with a happy sound. He hopped through hay and danced on toes, tickling lambs and booping their nose. He played peekaboo in the flower bed, with petals falling on his fluffy head. He sang so sweet in the morning light, waking the farm with pure delight. He raced with bees and spun with the breeze, telling the cow, see, say cheese, say cheese. He rolled in clover soft and green, and shine like sunshine bright and clean. At night he snuggled near Mama Hen, dreaming of dancing again and again. Charlie the chick, so chirpy and fun, spread smiles to everyone under the sun. Ring-a-ring-a-roses, a ring-a-ring-a-rose. Ring-a-ring-a-roses, dance in a ring. Let's laugh and sing. Finding flowers red and bright, spinning softly in the light. Hold my hand and skip along, join the circle, sing the song. Petals flutter in the breeze, tickling faces, gentle tease. Sunshine smiles down on us, dancing, laughing, full of cheer. Johnny, Johnny, yes. Papa eating candy, no. Papa telling lies, no. Papa, open your mouth, ha ha ha. Johnny danced and twirled around, candy wrappers hit the ground. Papa smiled and joined the song, both were dancing all day long. Lollipops and jelly beans, rainbow treats and chocolate streams, Johnny shared with all his friends, giggles flying without end. Then came Mama with a tray, fruit and milk to say the gay. Johnny learned to said okay, Lassie, happy you are craving. Then came Mama with the tray, fruit milk too to save the day. Johnny laughed and said okay, let's see healthy, then we'll play. And Hugo the hippo was big and round, with the jolliest laugh for miles around. He splashed in the river with a silly spin, making waves with his chubby chin. He sang to the birds with a hippo beat, then danced with turtles on tiny feet. He wiggled his ears and snorted with glee, playing hide and seek behind a tree. He painted mud pies with zebra stripes and told tall tales on jungle mics. He hugged his friends with a belly shake and giggled so hard he made the ground quake. When the sun went down and stars came near, he hummed soft songs for all to hear. Hugo the hippo, happy and true, spreads joy and laughter to me and you. The wheels on the bus go round and round, through jungle trails and leafy ground. The lion roars, let's start the fun, while the monkey drums and jumps in sun. The snake on the seat goes hiss, hiss. The elephant trumpets full of bliss. The birdies tweet on the window pane, and hippos laugh in the pouring rain. Zebra taps with stripy shoes, while giraffe wears bright red blues. All the animals clap and sing as the wheels spin and jungle rings. So hop aboard and sing along in the animal bus where all belong. Twinkle, twinkle, rainbow star, shining bright from near to far. In the sky so high and wide, you paint colors side to side. Red and blue and purple too, orange, yellow, sparkling through. Shooting stars like magic light, dancing softly through the night. Bella the bee flies up so high, chasing sparkles in the sky. She hums a tune with feathered wings, as Rainbow Stardust softly sings. Twinkle, twinkle, rainbow star, you're our dream from lands afar. Shine your magic every night, and fill our hearts with pure delight. Tommy. And the turtle was small and sweet, with tiny toes and happy feet. He dreamed of lands beyond the sand, and packed his snack with a shaking hand. He waved to frogs and birds and trees, and sailed on leaves in the gentle breeze. He climbed on rocks and slid down slow, singing a song wherever he'd go. He found a flower with petals blue, and met a snail who said, "Hello, you." They played a game of hide and peek, and laughed so loud they couldn't speak. When stars came out and skies turned gray, Tommy said, "I had the best day." He yawned real wide, his eyes blinked tight, and dreamed new dreams all through the night. Five little monkeys jumped on the bed. One spun around and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, what'd he say? "No more monkeys falling today." Four little monkeys leaped with a cheer. One slipped down and flew like a deer. Doctor laughed and said, "Oh, wow, better stop the circus now." Three little monkeys did a flip. One lost balance and took a dip. Two kept bouncing high and fast. One did a cartwheel, what a blast! Only one monkey left on the bed. He danced and giggled and shook his head. He called his friends, "Let's jump some more," but Mama locked the bedroom door.